Friends, we have all been going through real tough times. The multiple waves of COVID-19, the deadly variants, the lockdowns, the business disruptions, the human cost. All this has caused immense hardships. While we all have been trying our best to cope with it, the Government of India too had proactively developed a package of relief measures for all GST taxpayers with special focus on small and medium taxpayers. And I'm here to tell you all about it. First up, as the country reeled under the second wave, the international community, the Indian diaspora and corporate entities worldwide rose up in solidarity, sending the COVID-related medical supplies to India. In order to ensure faster and seamless clearance of all the COVID-related donated material, government exempted them from payment of duty if donated for free distribution to government, authorized relief agencies or statutory bodies. Simultaneously, state governments were asked to appoint nodal officers and help desks for single window issuance of exemption certificates to such imports. In addition, tax was reduced on the normal import or domestic supply of COVID-related medical goods. The government also reduced the rate of interest with the simple objective to ease the financial burden. Against the normal yearly rate of interest of 18% for delayed payments, concessional rates of interest were announced. For taxpayers with a turnover above ₹5 crore, the rate of interest was lowered to 9% for the first 15 days from the due date for the month of March to May 2021. For taxpayers having a turnover of up to ₹5 crore and those under the QRMP scheme, the interest has been completely waived off for the first 15 days from the due date of payment of tax for the tax period of March to May 2021. Thereafter, interest at 9% would be applicable to varying time period for those 3 months. For taxpayers under composition scheme, no interest would be applicable for the first 15 days from the due date and 9% for the next 15 days for quarter ending 31st March 2021. In addition to the relief provided from interest payment, the government has also waived the late fee while filing returns in Form GSTR 3B. For taxpayers with the turnover above ₹5 crore, it was waived for the first 15 days for the tax period March to May 2021. Continuing with the policy of helping small and medium taxpayers with a turnover up to ₹5 crore, an even bigger period of waiver had been provided for the tax period March to May 2021. And for taxpayers filing Form GSTR 3B on a quarterly basis, the late fee was waived off for 60 days beyond the due date for the quarter ending March 2021. Keeping in mind the disruption caused by the pandemic and constraints of the lockdowns, the Government of India also extended the due dates for various returns and forms. And before I go, there are some other relief measures I would like to tell you about. With relaxation under Rule 36(4) for availing ITC, the 105% cap would be applicable on a cumulative basis for the period of 3 months to be applied in the return for the tax period of June 2021 or the quarter ending 30th June 2021. Also, to enable easy and anywhere filing of returns, the government has allowed companies to use electronic verification code instead of digital signature certificate till 31st August 2021. And finally, statutory time limits were extended. These time limits pertaining to any action by authorities or persons under the GST Act for the period from 15th April to 29th June were extended up to 30th June 2021. The Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi recently gave a clarion call to repair and prepare as an action plan for recovering from the staggering impact of the pandemic. The relief measures announced with regard to GST would definitely benefit lakhs of Indian taxpayers. The GST department stands with the nation in its hour of need. Well, it's time for me to take your leave. Please follow COVID appropriate behavior and get vaccinated. Stay healthy, stay safe, and all the best. Goodbye.